Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we got a brand new video for you. So what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be showing you how to install an M Sport steering wheel. So we finally, after all, I got a steering wheel there. So we got an M Sport one. A lot of you are going to probably be like, wait, is that pedal shifters? Yes, it is pedal shifters. So this car is actually a manual, but it has pedal shifters. The reason why is it's semi-automatic. No, I'm just messing. But anyways, why I have the pedal shifters on, normally you can take them off, is you literally have two screws from the inside on each side. Take the screws off, pedal shifters come out. But the reason why I left them in there is because when I actually got the steering wheel, I wasn't thinking that it's going to fit on a manual, and I didn't think the functions are actually going to work. So the reason I didn't make a video straight away of me fitting the wheel was because I didn't think it's going to work, but it actually does. Functions are working, lights are all on, so which is actually better than I expected. But what I'm going to be showing you is when I actually fitted the steering wheel, I didn't think it'd actually be as easy as it is. So a lot of people are actually going to be telling you there's another way of doing it, but I found a simpler solution of actually putting the wheel on. So I've got the old steering wheel here, so what I'm going to be explaining to you is exactly which way to do it. But before you get started, is what you'd want to do is disconnect the negative from the back boot, from the battery, and try leave your boot open. Don't shut it, because if you do, the whole car is just going to lock and then there's no way of getting into it. Say our old steering wheel is onto the car, yeah, it's fitted. What you have to do is, so a lot of people say is on the back now. So I actually tried it their way before I actually done it my own way, and it actually took me a lot longer fiddling with it, trying to find how to take it off. So as you can see there, if you look on the back, so say the steering wheel is up, so it's sitting up straight. So on the back of the steering wheel, when you tilt it, you will see these lines. So these are normally just lines in the back of the steering wheel. But what you're meant to do is, so both of them there, you're meant to put a screwdriver through them. And literally, I didn't believe this, so I just tried it, putting a screwdriver in it, and it softly just went in. You don't even have to put a bit of force or anything, but it just goes into it. So what I done was put a screwdriver into it, and what you have to do is exactly put the screwdriver all the way in, and as you can see there, so that's the spring, and that's what you're basically trying to push on, so you can pull it apart. So the spring pops back out and that metal bit goes back in, so you actually disconnect the airbag. When you're actually trying it, what you're pushing on is basically them two springs there. So as you can see, it is a lot harder though than you actually think. When you're putting the screwdriver in through them sides, trying to push it up, you're just eyeballing it. You can't even see what you're pulling on or pushing on. You don't even know what's going on. So after me trying for about, I'd like to say about 25 minutes or half an hour really, of trying to force that, it didn't really work at all. So I kept looking through, and every single video or questions on Google and YouTube and everything, I was just getting the same answer from everyone. That's what you have to do. But when you're actually going through and watching the videos, no one actually shows you that part of them struggling for about an hour to take that apart. So yeah, so what I'm going to show you now is what you'd want to do exactly. So as you can see there, there's one screw and another screw. Those two screws there, they are the Torx screws. So you'd want to do is get a Torx screwdriver. So if I flip this the other way, so the steering wheel is going to be facing that way. So if you're trying to get into it by putting the screwdriver in there and trying to disconnect the pin, what you have to do exactly is pull on one side, pop that side, and while you're holding on this side, try disconnect the other side for the airbag to pop out. So it takes a lot of effort to do that, but there's another way. So if you start from this way, if you actually put your hand Can actually do this one-handed. Let's try. So there you go. It's kind of popped up. So if you put your hand at the bottom of the steering wheel and lift it up, it actually pops up. So as I was saying, if you want to get a Torx screwdriver, unscrew them 2 screws. Once you do that, the function menu for the steering wheel, as you can see there, the mode and everything, from that part there, that's what you're basically unscrewing. So once you unscrew both sides, what you'd want to do is lift this up, and once you lift it up, you're trying to pull this downwards and trying to get it out. Like, by me explaining to you, it might not be making a little bit of sense to you, but I'm telling you, if you actually try it that way, by pulling the airbag up and trying to tilt this out and pulling it downwards, it'll work a lot faster for you, and it'll take about 20 minutes or so without even struggling or putting any force into it. So once that is out from the function of the steering wheel, on the sides there, you will actually see that spring, and all you have to do is put a screwdriver and get to the spring from the other side. So when the steering wheel's on, you can't see any of this. This is all blocked off, so you won't be able to see anything. It's going to be like this steering wheel. But basically, when you have that off there, the plastic trim from the sides, it's a lot easier to see it from the other side, and you'll be able to see this. All you want to do is put a screwdriver to it, press onto it, airbag pops off, and that's it. You don't have to go off, make holes in the sides or anything. So that'll be it. And then once you have the airbag off, you'll literally see a 17 or an 18 nut holding it in position. Unplug that out, disconnect the airbag, put the other steering wheel, tighten it down, and that'll be it. So guys, hopefully that makes a lot of sense and you're knowing what to do now. Trust me, if you do try it that way, it'll be a lot easier. You'll save a lot of time, about an hour, hour and a half max you'll be saving. There's no putting any effort into it or anything. It's straightforward and simple if you do it that way. If you have any questions on how to do it, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you are struggling or anything, and I'll be able to help you out through the comments. But yeah, that'll be it. It is as simple as that. There's no need to go off, make holes and try to get the spring, because the spring on them steering wheels are a lot harder compared to the M Sport steering wheels. If you would like to see it on the M Sport steering wheels, I don't know if you can see it, it's right there. So you'd want to just put a normal screwdriver in, pull it up, and the pin just comes out automatically. It's a lot softer compared to the other one, which is a lot stronger. But yeah guys, that'll be it for today's video. Hopefully you did enjoy. As you can see there, M Sport wheel is on. It looks a lot nicer, it feels a lot better as well compared to the other one. But yeah, overall that'll be it. In the next video or so, you're actually gonna see, I'm actually not even gonna tell you, just look out for the next video and you just see what we got for the BMW. A lot of other cool things and few mods coming up for it. But yeah, that'll be it. Just look out for them videos coming up. Hopefully you did enjoy. Please leave a like, do subscribe, because it means a lot to me. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.